If you made $2,000 an hour and worked full time all the way from the birth of Jesus Christ until today and never paid any taxes, saved all your money, you would have around $8.3 billion. And there would still be 70 Americans who are richer than you. And to reach the same amount of money as our good, hardworking friend Elon Musk, you would have to work for another 185,000 years. Full-time, $2,000 an hour, never spending anything, no taxes. It's impossible for a single person to work so hard that they become a billionaire. A millionaire, sure, but a billionaire is a lot more than a millionaire, and I don't think all of you understand that. The way people become billionaires is not through their own hard work. It is through other people's hard work. It is through exploitation. It is through cheap wages. It is through that. If you think there's some magical, ethical way that you could work really hard and become a billionaire all on your own, I'll see you in 2,000 years.
Yeah, I feel like it's common sense that like you can't really become a billionaire off of your pure work. You know what I mean? It has to come through some sort of exploitation of others, and just his examples of how if you wanted to get to Elon Musk's money, you have to work 2K hours full time, save everything for 185,000 years, and just if you work from the time of birth of Jesus, it would be 8 billion. Like that's just crazy, and that is money that has been reached by thousands of people already. You know what I'm saying? How like they were saying, even if you did that, there would still be 170 people richer than you. Like that's crazy. You know what I mean? That shows you the gap and wealth disparity of like the common people and the rich and what they had to do to get there. You know what I'm saying? And it just shows like how out of touch, or it's just like what can you even do with all that money? You know what I mean? Like you're just hoarding all that money to say you have that much money. You know what I'm saying? You can't even spend that much. Like you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Good news! The wealth of the top 0.00001% of Americans now account for 12% of the entire United States income. But it gets better because if you divide the current population of the United States by 0.00001%, you get 34. That's 34 people who have so much wealth that they account for 12% of the entire country's income. And it's important to remember, these 34 people are not trans. They are not undocumented migrants. They are not minorities. They are majority older white men. Stop blaming the wrong people for why everything is so bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's wait, hold on, let me fix this. But like that's crazy to me. 34 people in the US account for 12% of the spending. Like, can you even fathom how much spending that has to be? And imagine the amount of wealth you need to have to be able to spend that much money. You know what I mean? Like, because if you're spending that much money, you've got to have way more money to be spending that much money like so easily. You know what I'm saying? And 34 people compared to the entire population of the U.S.
What the
Crazy.
fuck is a self-made billionaire? You exploited the working class all by yourself, jackass? And what the fuck are you saving up all that money for?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like you can't even like once you hit like a billion, million, or not millions because like inflation, but like a billion, you deadass do not need to do anything. Like you could deadass just stay home and do nothing, and you will still be able to live, do everything fine. I mean, you do not need any more money. Like you could donate that or something. You know what I mean? Go spend it on something useful. All you're doing is just hoarding money for no reason.
Hell? You're not gonna need that money in hell. You're 70 years old and you spend every waking moment of the remainder of your life ensuring that you don't get taxed more, even though the taxes would help the 99%. Trickle down the money! Trickle down the money! We need this shit! Everyone needs this shit! You asshole! What the
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys have heard what trickle down economics is or whatever, but it's like saying like how the money like trickles down to like everyone else in the U.S. That's just cap, bro. Like, cause I mean, and it's talking about taxes and stuff. So it's like all the rich people know all the tax loopholes. You know what I mean? So they avoid getting taxed either entirely or as significantly as the average person would. And the taxes would genuinely help, like cities fix roads, help education, yada yada yada. Even like free healthcare stuff like that. You know what I mean? But they just don't do that for some reason, and they just allow loopholes to continue to happen because they have so much money, they have so much power. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. But If you guys agree with me, if you guys disagree with me, let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.